Hey guys. I'll just give it a minute and see if anyone comes on. I think I might be early, I'm not sure. I'm in a different state than I'm usually in, and there's a time difference, and I think I've stuffed up and started early. But that's okay. I'll give it a minute and see if anyone comes on, and otherwise I'll just get started. Hey, Hayley Lynn. How you doing? Let's get my water. Oh. Hello, Carol. How are you? How are you girls? I hope you're all well. I think I started early. I'm actually not in South Australia anymore. I'm in New South Wales, and there's a half-hour difference, and I think I started half-hour earlier than I had planned, but that's all good. At least I have you two there. I can't see comments, so let me... Damn it. Ah, thank you. Hey, Carol. I'm well, thank you, girls. I'm just over in Newcastle, in New South Wales, visiting my family. So I haven't seen them for 10, 13 years. So it's been nice. How are you girls? You doing well? I don't know if you can see them, but I went shopping yesterday and bought all my Halloween earrings because it is October, so it's never too early. All right, well, we might just get started. I'll put all the notes up into Google Classroom. I probably won't be able to do it till I get home tomorrow night. But they'll be up there. Just give me 24 hours to put them up there. So you don't have to take notes if you don't want to. You can just access them under Google Classroom. And if anyone's watching the replay and you're not sure how to access the Google Classroom, just put a message in and I'll send you a link for it. All right. Well, we might get started. We're gonna do October magic for this one. So this is the third last one in the series, I guess. So all right, let's just get started. So originally it was the 8th month, October, of the old calendar, and it's a October comes from the Latin word octo, that means 8, and it's always had 31 days, so it's been quite a consistent month throughout the calendar, and the calendar changes over the centuries, I guess. Hello, Tina. So October is the witches' month. It's a time when the veil between the worlds are at the thinnest, or one of the times, and the whispers of ancestors and spirits grow strong. Sorry, I'm reading my notes. It's a time of deep magic, transformation, and ancestral connection, and it invites us to embrace the darkness, honour the past, and prepare for the new cycle ahead. Because you're coming into your winter soon, and we'll be coming into our summer. Woohoo! So we'll go through some of the correspondences, and again I'll give you the northern and then the southern hemisphere correspondences. So for animals, for October, In the Northern Hemisphere, some of the animals that represent October are stag, jackal, elephant, the ram, scorpion, the raven and the crow, and the owl, bat, and the wolf for the Northern Hemisphere. And for us in the Southern Hemisphere, it's the bear, the wolf, the bilby, the currawong, and the magpie. So they're our animals for the month. Some of the aromas or scents are, for you guys in the Northern Hemisphere, it's things like strawberry, apple blossom, and cherry. And for us in the Southern Hemisphere, it's bay, bergamot, patchouli, and pine. Some of the colours for you guys in the Northern Hemisphere is deep red, dark blue, dark green, black, white, purple, brown, and orange. And for us in the Southern Hemisphere, it's colours like reds, gold, and green. So we're more of the spring and summer colours, whereas you're more of those autumn and winter colours. Some of the crystals. Oh God, went too far. For you guys in the Northern Hemisphere, it's opal, tourmaline, turquoise, beryl, obsidian, carnelian, amethyst, and jet. I love jet. It's a beautiful stone. And I'll just give you a couple of the, I forgot the colours too. A couple of the, like what they're good for. So obsidian is a powerful stone for protection and deep shadow work. Carnelian adds warmth, courage, and motivation as the days get darker. For you girls. Amethyst enhances intuition, dream work, and connection with the spirit realm. Jet is a traditional mourning stone that aids in ancestral work as well as grounding. And I didn't know that about jet, that it was good for ancestral work. Jet, for me, is, I always use it if I've got aches and pains. And I'll just carry it in my pocket, and it seems to really ease those aches and pains. And it's a really, I don't know if much of you have had anything to do with jet. It's a very black stone, so it's also good for protection. But it's a very light stone to in weight wise. It's really light. I love it. It's a beautiful stone, and I don't have any of them with me because I only brought a couple of crystals over to New South Wales with me. And opal. So opal fosters creativity, enhances psychic abilities, promotes emotional balance and healing, and it helps release negative patterns and connects us to our higher purpose. Okay, so that's all I have for those ones. Just with the colours that I mentioned, for you girls, like black is protection, banishing mystery and shadow work. Orange is good for vitality, creativity, and the warmth of autumn's glow. Deep red is good for passion, courage, and honouring the bloodline of our ancestors. Purple, spiritual insight, psychic awareness, and transformation. All right. So if you've got any questions or anything, please just chuck them in, and I'll get to them. Because I'm not seeing many comments. So, all right. So some of the deities. I love patchouli. Carol, absolutely love it. I think it's an acquired smell for some people, because some people hate it. Yeah, see, it's Hayley. My mum doesn't really like it much. And my eldest daughter hates it. She tells me when she walks in the house after I've been burning it that it smells like a hippie's armpit, so she does not like it. Amethyst is a beautiful stone. All right, cool. So some of the deities for you girls in the Northern Hemisphere are Hecate, Ceridwen, Persephone, Arianrod, Ariarod, I can never get that one out. The Morrigan, Kalich, Bast, Sununus, Osiris, Hades, Anubis, and Kor. And I've got a couple of things here about them. So Hecate, or Hecate, or whatever, however you girls say it. Goddess of the crossroads, magic in the underworld. Persephone is queen of the underworld, symbolising transformation and shadow work. So if you are working on any shadow work, you might want to work with Persephone. Anubis, the Egyptian god of the afterlife, guiding souls to the other side. And the Morrigan, Celtic goddess of fate, death and prophecy. So, hey Erica, how you going? And for us in the southern hemisphere, Kali, Hathor, okay, I'm not going to get this one out, Anahita, Ceres, Ishtar, Bast, and Venus. So they're the deities that correspond with October for us in the southern hemisphere. The elementals, again for you guys in the northern hemisphere, are fairies, banshee, nature spirits that are able to move between the worlds, because we've got that thinning of the veil. And for us, it's plant fairies or plant divas, because we're into spring, so everything's sort of coming back to life for us. Herbs. No, sorry, I missed one. Element. Element for you guys in the northern hemisphere, air and water. And for us in the southern hemisphere, it's air. Some of the herbs that can be used throughout October with some of the magic that you do, all the workings that you do, pennyroyal, thyme, catnip, angelica, burdock, ginger, mugwort, rosemary, cinnamon, sage, and pumpkin. And I think apples as well for you girls. And I'm going to put that in. I can't spell today. And for us, it's herbs like basil, chives, dragon's blood, and thistle. Do I have anything on that? Yes. So mugwort for you girls is good for enhancing psychic vision and dream work. Rosemary is good for protection and remembrance and ancestral work. So if you're doing any, ancestral connection. So if you're doing any ancestral work, rosemary is a good one to have with you. Or even placing it on your ancestor altar. Cinnamon, it's a fire energy. It's good for prosperity and prosperity and warmth. And it's it's good for prosperity and warmth, and because you're coming into all your colder weather now, that's a good one to have around in the house. Sage, cleansing, wisdom and protection against negative energy, and pumpkin is good for abundance, fertility and prosperity magic. Let me go back up. So some of the plants for you guys is yew, cypress and acacia. And for us, it's hazel, lilac, willow, sundew, yellow box and Australian indigo. because again, we're coming into our spring, or we're in our spring, coming into our summer later on. The moons, or the moon. For you girls in the Northern Hemisphere, it may come under the name the Hunter's Moon, or the Travel Moon, or the Dying Grass Moon. Whereas us in the Southern Hemisphere, the Pink Moon, the Sprouting Grass Moon, the Egg Moon, or the Fish Moon. Because again, we're in spring now, so everything's starting to come out and animals are having babies and whatnot. The zodiac sign for October are Libra and Scorpio. The tarot card for you girls in the Northern Hemisphere are the Justice and the Death card. I couldn't find one for us. I'm still researching. So if I do find it, I will add it into the notes so that you've got it in there. The number for both hemispheres is 9. And 9 is the number of completion, wisdom, and cycles coming to an end. Symbols for you girls in that Northern Hemisphere are pumpkins, apples, candles, and skulls. And again, I couldn't find symbols for us. There's more and more information for the Southern Hemisphere coming out, but there's not a hell of a lot out there. And the celebrations for you girls in the Northern Hemisphere, Samhain, Oktoberfest, and Halloween. And for us, it's Beltane, Oktoberfest, and Halloween. Okay. So when I went through the animals, the first one that I did, the animals, I've actually got some of the the meanings. So for raven and crow, they're messengers between worlds, bringers of wisdom and transformation. The owl is a guide through the darkness, representing intuition and hidden knowledge. The bat is a symbol of rebirth, perception, and navigating the unseen. And the wolf is the protector and spirit guide, offering strength and ancestral connection. So you may want to work with some of those animals in your magical workings this month too. So, is there any questions or anything so far? Because I'm not seeing any comments yet. Oh, Erica, that's good. I feel so much better. Yeah, because spring's here and the sun's out. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like I said, that for the Southern Hemisphere, they're still sort of making that that connection, because we're 6 months, I don't know, ahead or behind. There's a 6-month difference. So like I said, you're in your autumn, we're in our spring. And for most of us, like I found it really hard when I first started looking into all the Sabbats and things, because we don't align. Your Yule is not our Yule. It's our summer, and so where your Yule is very cold, it's our summer and it's bloody hot. So yeah, it's and I tried to look into that 6 month, so the reverse, but it can be very complicated sometimes. So yeah, I hope that sort of answered your question a bit. So yeah, because we only have the one element, whereas you have the two. What else did I miss here? Been using lots of pumpkin the last few weeks. Cool. Yeah, I like the meaning behind the owl too. It's beautiful. And a bat as well, actually. I didn't know that about the bat. All right, so some of the focuses or magical workings for October. It's a time of endings and beginnings. The energy for this month is liminal. It's between light and dark, life and death, and past and future. So a focus on things like letting go rituals, releasing what no longer serves you, shadow work, exploring your fears, your subconscious and those hidden truths, ancestral work, honouring those who came before you and seeking their guidance, and divination and intuition, enhancing your psychic abilities through your choices of divination. I didn't find an affirmation for this month, but I'll keep looking, and if I find one, I'll put it into the notes and put them up in Google Classroom. But I did find journal prompts for this month, and yeah, and then this is the last bit, so they're short lives, but there's so much information. So some of the journal prompts for October. What parts of myself am I ready to shed like autumn leaves? How can I connect more deeply with my ancestors this season? What fears or unconscious patterns do I need to face? What message am I, or what messages am I receiving from my dreams or divination practices? And how can I honour the cycles of life, death and rebirth in my personal journey? So they're the prompts. And that's all I really have for you for October. So, but are there any questions or any comments, or what kind of things will you be working on this month? If you want to tell me, share. Feel free. If not, that's fine too. So, for me, I will be working on doing some ancestral work, and I have a little thing that I do every year that around, and I do it at Halloween on the 31st, Samhain. I write a letter, and I've already started it. So and it's a letter for my dad, or to my dad, and it's just a letter of what's been happening throughout this year, what's going on with Mum, what's happening with my brother, our kids, and I just write it all down. And on Samhain night, I take it out and burn it into my cauldron and release it for him. So that's just what I do. Is there anything you girls will be working on in particular this month? I've not seen any comments, so no questions from Hayley then. I dislike pumpkin spice. Do you know what? I've never tried it, but I did find a recipe to make my own pumpkin spice, so I'm going to have a go at it and see what it tastes like, because I can't find it over here. It's just not something that we use. I mean, I've never heard of people making pumpkin pies and things like that, so we're a bit strange over here, but so. Yeah, those prompts are quite interesting. Yeah. And it gives you something to think about as well. Well, that's all I have, girls. I'm sorry that was another short one, but yeah. These lives have only ever really been half an hour anyway, so. But there's lots of information in it, so. I will like I said, put these notes up, but give me till tomorrow night, because I'm not very technologically advanced and I have no idea how to connect the computer to my hotspot on my phone. So as soon as I get home and have the internet, I will put them straight into Google Classroom for you, and you can access them. Is that useful for you, putting them into Google Classroom? Do many of you actually access my notes in there, or? And I can't see comments again. They're just going to keep coming up. Oh, cool. Wow, so you're getting outside more now to enjoy the cooler weather. I'm getting outside to enjoy the heat. I can't wait, and I hope we have a hot summer again. Some more ancestral work. Holiday festivities with the boys, that's good. Thank you, Hayley. Yeah, Dad's been gone for 14 years, and yeah, we had a very special relationship, Dad and I. I love him, still love him, and I miss him heaps. But yeah, and I just find that's a really nice way that I connect with him, and I know he knows what's going on, but I just like to tell him to get through this month. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry you're going through that, Erica. But I'm glad you're able to be there and be a strength for them too. That's really nice. Thank you, Hayley Lynn. All right, girls. Well, on that note, I'll go because I'm going out for, I don't know, brunch. I don't know. Lunch? I don't know. I haven't had breakfast yet, so. But all the family's going to come out, so that should be nice. All right, well, I hope you have a lovely evening. And I shall see you next month, because this is my only live for this month, for November Magic. All right, girls. Blessed be. Take care. See ya.